warnings, but then again, I do have my warning notifications off because that thing scared me in the middle of the night. It literally
Don't
woke
warn me in the
up
middle of
at
the
3 in the
night.
morning, bro, and I had almost had a heart attack. I kid you not. So I don't have that warning thing on. But speaking of warnings, we're just gonna get right into it without a warning at all because we're doing it from home while these guys are just playing at the venue. And what two phenomenal players we have in Sola versus Lemon Tea. I'm pretty sure these two have battled it out before, and it's gone pretty even, but I think it favors Lemon Tea just slightly, just because Sola has just been starting to make more moves towards the beginning of offline play since quarantine.
Yeah, man, I'm actually pleasantly surprised to see Sola doing well in these DNAs because it did, I believe, get top 8 in the first one as well. I don't know if you came out to the last one, but in any case, yeah, we used to see Sola a ton in the online brackets and constantly in top 8s, and here we go in DNA in person, still seeing it. So that's always a nice part I like to see is, you know, obviously the games are very different online and offline, but there's still that continuity there when it comes to Sola. So, you know, this hero is a good one. You know, it's not like, oh, this is a Wi-Fi hero. Like Sola, as it turns out, is a very good player, and that was a very good magic burst.
Yeah, I mean, it's very risky to go for those options when you don't even have 100 mana to work with. But Sola is just not afraid to go for the big stuff, the high reward situations, just as so. And even at looking death in the face at 121, there's been many instances where he could have died, but he's just been quick to react to Lemon Tea's options every single time, as a dash attack is going to put him in a bad situation, but not enough to get the stock. Lemon Tea looking to be struggling a little bit to get these punishes.
Yeah, and this is the thing about Sola, especially with Hero, is the spell usage is, you know, you could say as much as you want about the RNG of the character, it's very real. But you also have to be pretty smart to figure out when to pick the best spells, let alone react to it. And I feel like Sola is honestly makes Hero a lot of fun to watch, but as I'm talking about that, Lemon Tea going to even things up for himself just a little bit here and counting. Was once down pretty badly, now in a little bit more of a manageable situation.
And I like the option. Wow, just escaping a beautiful air dodge. I mean, that kind of caught me off guard. I thought he was dead regardless of that because he seemed to be just pushed into it. But a good reaction-based play right there from Lemon Tea to avoid harm's way, but still going to get the stock taken away from him. And one thing I like about Lemon Tea's Wolf is that he's not really going for the obvious things. You know, when he took that first stock, you saw him go for the the Tri-State Classic, which is just roll behind after your opponent no get-ups from ledge. But then he didn't even opt to go for the kill option, which is a back throw. He just baited it and just forced the up smash to come out and and just catch a Sola off guard. And once again, catching him off guard as the sizzle backfires on Sola. And now Lemon Tea back at it again. He can definitely bring this back. Wolf is just that kind of character, as I've mentioned already, that can just steal games in a heartbeat.
Yeah, Mr. Steal Your Game. It is very fun to watch Lemon Tea work when he's actually like on the game. You know, this is a formerly PR player too. Also, among the ranks of one of, you know, I would say one of New Jersey's better players. There's so many of them now, but yeah, Lemon Tea has been proven before. Has done well in these DNAs, even pre-quarantine. And right now he's going to have to find his way back through Sola, who is looking to get his first top 3 offline, at least as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, and if it wouldn't come to a surprise to me to see Sola make it, but yeah, it's still Lemon Tea, you know, and he is a former PR. He's still a threat in any bracket, regardless what bracket it may be. So, you know, I'm really intrigued to see what it is that Sola can do to continue this momentum going in his favor, and what it is that Lemon Tea can do to just not put himself in these situations where, you know, he's allowing Sola to just get away with some things. That magic burst from that first game, in that first stock, it seemed like it shouldn't have even connected, but, you know, Lemon Tea just going in a little bit too early and just getting his stock taken away for it.
Yeah, it's hard sometimes when you do play a character like Hero with like moves like Magic Burst, where you might not run into it that often, especially effectively. So even knowing the range in which you need to be safe from can be difficult. And you know, Sometimes you can't be safe from a wolf down smash at ledge either. But it looks like Sola is lined up to take this right back. You're going to see him want to use that up tilt now that he has the knockback thingy. What's the spell called? My brain is...
Psych Up.
Thank you. Yeah, now he's got Psych Up. I've actually... That was sort of a Sola classic. Killing people with Psych Up and up tilt basically online. So it looks like that's just part of the playbook, man. And understandably so. But no more Psych Up. Instead, we're just going to get a Flame Slash, and that is going to be what takes the first stock from Lemon Tea.
Yeah, I've played Sola before in NGIT, which is where he goes to college, and I've gone to a few of the NGIT events, such as Mid-Classics and stuff, and I know how good of a player he is. He's pretty solid in a lot of factors, but man. Lemon Tea, you're just giving it away to him right there. It's so unfortunate to see, but still, I mean, the damage is tacked on Lemon Tea's favor. He does have 91%. It's nothing that he can't just bounce back from. But still, Sola just seems to be taking full momentum. And it hurts, you know, when you put yourself in an SD situation, it takes away a lot of, you know, it really hurts you mentally. And that's where the mental game becomes a big factor when it comes to playing Smash.
Almost the right idea there, catching the zoom. Not quite, though. The mental factor is a big one. It does look like Lemon Tea, though, has buckled down since the unfortunate SD from the air dodge. And honestly, not in a terrible position here. Almost, I don't want to say willingly because it was a mistake, but going down almost on his own merit, only to find yourself starting to get a little bit of surgence. But, you know, Hero can be scary at this point. You know, all it really takes is a Psych Up or like a crit or something. Because don't forget about that. 1 in 8 chance, baby. Doesn't even need it anymore. 95. Oh, wow. That almost killed.
Yeah, the bang coming in clutch right there. And the Flame Slash, once again, almost even breaking the shield. Because he did have oomph there. But it looks like Lemon Tea is in a bad spot. What? Because, yeah, that up B, is pretty random. You kind of expect it to put you in a tumbling situation. But instead... if you just press the up B, it'll just take your stock, take your life if you're not ready to react to it. Good stuff to both these players. You hate to see that SD really cost Lemon Tea the game, potentially. But still, Sola making top 3. I think it is his first time top 3 of